Hey there, welcome back to my channel. Okay, we are doing the Stamping Saturday video. This week's theme is Halloween. So on my nails, this is Color Club Black Magic. So it's a black holographic. So 2 coats and then a top coat. We are going to use a couple Pretty Fingers by Robin plates. First one is Ghost Animals 122. This one is still available. So we're going to do a couple of these guys. And then Spiders in the Garden 112. I'm not sure. I forgot to check on this one. But I want spider webs. I don't want spiders. So, So, some of the ghosts are, like the small ones are a little too small, but the big ones are a little bit too big. So I'm going to shrink them. So I am first off going to pick this one. That's the one. I'm like, I saw it. So, shrinking stamper, take off the cap. Let's get this out of the way. Make sure it's on, and then you turn. Turn, 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 turn. And then it'll stop, and you have this nice round dome. That is what you want. So, let's do the first one. So, pull the plate, scrape, and so I always unscrew it because I don't store your stampers with the plunger up because you will work your stamping or your stamping head. So I'm just going to go and get, there's a little fuzzy there, get rid of that. And that little thing right there. So there's one. See, and then this way, oh, you can't tell because it's black and black. Okay, so that's number 1. Number 2. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, and then the spider webs. So let's do, I like this cat one. And I need to shrink her a little bit. Oh. I got excited, I forgot to. That one just popped off. So this one I'm going to put on my thumb because it's super wide. I gotta go to you and turn the TV down. This is awfully loud. So I'm just going to remove that and I'll be right back. Okay, and I think I might do this dog one that's holding. Oh, I need another stamper. It's holding the pumpkin, so we'll have a couple pumpkins, so make it Halloween. And did I wait too long? Yeah, I did. And I didn't get all of the design. So I'm going to put that back on there. And we're going to try it again. So, okay. And then pop it off. And then we're going to go there we go. Okay, give me 1 sec. Okay, so first up, we're going to paint the pumpkins. And I don't need too much because there's only 2 tiny little pumpkins. And then we're doing, we're going to make them glow, of course. So this is SheModern's orange pigment, and it glows orange. So probably about that much. And then toothpick. And then I mix it up. So do. And then I wipe the toothpick off. And then just, okay, so we're gonna grab pumpkin. I'm trying to make it thin, so I'm moving the polish around. And then bring it out to the edges. Take a look, looks good. And here is the other one. So we're just going to do the pumpkin like so. Okay, and then rinse off my brush. Now we're going to grab white. And we're going to make them glow. That's probably enough there. We are using the clear pigment that glows white. And then I put powder on the top, like so. And then I mix it up with my toothpick. Like so. Okay. That's good. And then wipe off my toothpick. I've been using the same toothpick for a while now. Now, I'm just going to paint him all white for the dog. Because he is, ooh. Okay, so we're going to move that little ball that I accidentally dropped. And it looks like that pumpkin was a little wet still. So it smeared it a little bit. So I'm just going to the edges and then coming in just to kind of get that more flowy kind of look. Okay, so it's not too bad. I didn't smear it too bad. I was kind of worried there. And then this ghost we're going to do. And then I'm just going in from the bottom and then up. I'm just going on top. I'm just kind of pulling the polish. Don't touch the stamper. Okay, it looks good. And then last one. And then we're just gonna go from the bottom up. I have my finger braced. I have my forearms braced on my table, so that way I don't shake. Okay. Then, oops. Then do our little wings or bat arms. I guess they're bats. Wings. And do her ears too. There we go. Okay, that's all three. Give me 1 sec. Okay, so now we are going to grab the spider webs. So now I'm switching over to the white opaque sticky stamping polish, because what we're going to do is we're going to use some more of the glow powder, but this time we're going to put it on top of the image. So I am going to grab this one and then stamper, and I am, first off, I'm going to get rid of that. And we're just going to go in like so. Okay. Now, put that out of the way. Grab that. I've been just doing all the glow powders in here. Eventually I'll mix them all up. And we'll do a swamp water glow in the dark palette. Okay, so, and then we're just gonna tap, tap, tap. So to get it all in there. Okay, and then just tap it off. And then we're going to go do the second one. I'm going to do on my pinky. So let's do this guy. Okay. And then I'm just going to grab my like so. Okay, clean off the stamper. Now I'm going to go and tap, tap. And then I'm going to just tap it all over the image. You don't want to rub, you go up and down. Because if you rub, you might have a chance of smearing the design. But tapping down is good. Okay, 1 sec. Okay, so I am just going to grab a fluffy brush. This one's not too hard, but it's not too soft. So we're just going to brush that off. And then I still think I'm going to wait about 5 more minutes for the ghosts to be dry. So we're going to, I'm going to come back in a minute and then we are going to apply them. Okay, so I'll be right back. So I cleaned up, so they should be dry now. So I'm going in with my Maniology smudge-free top coat. And we're going to put a coat on the 3 nails that I want to adhere my ghosts to. And There we go. Okay, and then we're gonna let this sit for about 30 seconds. So I'll be right back. Okay, so first off, I'm gonna put my Batgirl on my thumb because she is wide. And then she'll fit, and oh, I kind of wrinkled her. Damn it. That's okay. Once I top coat, she should thin out. Okay, and then my dog. There. And then my other little ghosty. So I'll say that is Daisy and that is Pippa. What do you think? Okay, so next thing, we are going in with my stamping sealer. This is from SheModern as well. I shake it up a little bit. You don't need very much of this. It a little goes a long way. So I'm going to put them on all the nails. And then I wasn't sure if I got the, let's try and get some of this off. Okay. I don't remember what I was saying now. Oh. Anyway, we're just putting this on because I don't remember what I said. I got a little blob on my brush, so I'm just and then on my Batgirl. And then once this is dry, then we will go in with my Essie Speedsetter to top it off. But I think it turned out cute. I'm just gonna let it. I have lights on out in the other in the living room and that, but I'll see if we can make her glow, and then see what you think. Okay, so hang on one sec. Okay, so I'm gonna turn out some lights, and then this one. Oh yeah, you can see that it glows. Even though the living room lights is on, it still gives you a good idea. Okay, so now that that's dry, I'm going to top coat with my Essie Speedsetter. Okay, so as per usual, I will have our collage photo coming up. I will have everybody's individual photos. I will have links to their videos down below. And then, of course, Daisy and Pippa. Oh, and just a reminder, if you would like to join the Stamping Saturday group, just reach out to me. You can either send me an email or you can message me on Instagram or on Facebook. We'd love to have you. You do need to have YouTube because we do a weekly video. And then you will also need to have Facebook because that's where we have our albums for the week. Oops, I put way too much there. Our pictures and our albums, and that's how we share stuff. And then if you have Instagram as well, that would help because then, you know, more people that get to see our stuff, the better. But yeah, I figured I'd mention it to you again. And then also after you finish your manicure, don't forget to put on some cuticle oil. Okay, so yeah, thanks for hanging out with me while I do this mani. I think it turned out super cute. I really like it. And you can hardly tell that was a little wrinkle in my little Batgirl. So, okay, love you guys. And remember, be someone sparkle. Bye. Trying to eat her breakfast, right? You want some of Mommy's breakfast? Oh, I think the other one has come out of her. Okay. You want a Cheerio? Oop. And Cheerio for you. And one for you. That's it. Mommy's gonna finish her breakfast now.